What's going on, guys? Spud here, and welcome to obviously a brand new channel. We've tried this during the 2024 CDL season, but decided to stop doing it. Um, Basically, we've got the Roundup Extra here. We're going to just do short, really short episodes and kind of just discuss a topic that maybe we wouldn't discuss in much detail on the main Roundup, of course. So this episode, we're going to talk about Gentlemates. What do Gentlemates? What is their issue? Why can't they win series? What is the future looking like for the LAG Gentlemates this season? Why are they underperforming so much? Just a few things basically. So obviously, if you're new to the channel, because a lot of people will be, subscribe. I do appreciate it, and let's just get straight into it. So obviously they've got 5 players now, including obviously the bench players. So they've got Skies, Priester, Kismet, Lins, and Lunas, and now obviously Skies is set to be on the bench after Priester was on the bench for one series. So obviously the team was Skies, Priester, Kismet, and Lins going into the season, and it has not worked at all. Obviously, 3 parts of that 2023 New York Subliners team that won Call of Duty champs, but obviously missing their main piece Hydra, who was ended up being replaced by Lins, and it is just not working out. Now Kismet is not playing bad, and Lins is not playing bad, but the ARs are underperforming. Now, Lunas did okay in the second series of the weekend, but they didn't win the series. They barely have won series is all year. I think they must be like 11th in the CDL standings now. It's just looking really grim for Gentlemates. And they've had a lot of game fives. I think they've had 5 and they've lost every single game 5 they've played. It's not ideal, is it? Um, so what can Gentlemates do to change the situation? Well, I'm not a pro of Call of Duty, as you could probably tell. Normally I'm like platinum in ranked when I play. But if I was the GM or whoever makes the decisions, you keep Kismet, you keep Lunas, you move Lins to an AR, and you bring in an SMG like Huke. So in my opinion, Lins can play the AR. He can be a flex. I believe he can play the flex well. And you bring in Huke because otherwise, I just don't think Skies and Priest are good enough for this game. And if they want to make champs, which obviously they'd love to make champs in their first year in the league as an organisation, they're going to have to make decisions quickly. Now, obviously, will this happen? Probably not. But I'm interested to see how the future Gentlemates goes because, like, statistically, like their SMGs play well, but it's the ARs that can let them down. But it's just a game 5. They need players that are good at S&D, and Hugh is typically a good S&D player, and he's obviously a good when he was on Optic during stage 1, you could tell that he was obviously like a bit of a in-game leader when it comes to the S&Ds. He knows what he's talking about. I think that Hugh for Priester or Skies, keep one of them on the bench if you want to, or release both. But I would, well, they probably won't release both because they had to. Well, Priester was a free agent, but Skies obviously I think he had a buyout with Cloud9. So maybe drop Priester completely, have Lunas, Lins as your ARs, Lins as a flex, and then obviously Hugh and Kismet. I think that will make them better, but I still don't know if it'll make them get into the champs contention. Um, but something has to change for them soon because they're playing like the LA Gorillas of last year, and obviously ended up getting a top 3 at Major 4, which obviously helped them get into champs. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one with the Gentlemates. I'm not really sure. If I'm being honest, I think that this bringing Priester in for Skies is just not going to make a difference at all. Um, and obviously it's the minor tournament. Obviously it's the minor tournament coming up. Um, and they have got Miami Heretics who 3-0'd them last week. So yeah, I feel like it's going to just be a similar situation here for Gentlemates. I don't expect them to be the Heretics, but I think they will get at least one map. But that doesn't mean anything. They've got no confidence right now. And obviously, Lynn's had a good start on Rocker at stage 1, and the rest of the season was terrible for him. He was playing fine though. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and see you next time. Bye.